Jesús Vicente, Production Manager of Everest High Performance Centers. Thank you very much for having this interview with Invest in Murcia, the investment website of the region of Murcia. Jesús, after being established in the region of Murcia a few years now, what are the key aspects that have contributed to the success of your corporate project?
The main one, the most relevant for us, was certainly talent. We're a company specializing in software development and maintenance, which means that we need highly qualified professionals. The region of Murcia nowadays has some of the best training centers, both in terms of vocational training as well as in terms of universities. These centers train excellent professionals, which is exactly what we need for the kind of technology-based products we market.
In your decision to establish in the region of Murcia, what was the role played by the Development Agency of Murcia in general, and by its investment department in particular?
Without the Development Agency of Murcia in general, and without its investment department in particular, well, you and I would most likely not be sitting here today talking. The truth is that they supported us a lot. From the very first moment we presented our corporate project, they were very interested, very interested, and they helped us through the kickoff and initial development of our high performance center until we were able to consolidate it. So the role of the Development Agency of Murcia was absolutely fundamental in all of this.
Speaking about that, what reasons would you give to a company that is considering Murcia as a possible investment? Why should they invest in Murcia?
Well, I think that Murcia has a lot of good things. In our case, since we're a company specializing in the development of software, as I told you earlier, having access to talent was fundamental. Murcia is a remarkably welcoming region that has exceptional quality of life, and I think that all helps. I mean, on the one hand, it helped us as we were able to access and keep good professionals, but it also helped the region of Murcia to retain the talent it generates.
What advice would you give companies that are not innovating or have only recently started the innovating process?
What I would tell them is that nowadays innovation is a basic differentiating element that can determine whether a company is successful or not. That's simple. The companies that invest in innovation and that are committed to innovate and do it well end up having long-term results and become companies and businesses that are much more profitable.
Changing the topic, if you look back to the year 2007 or 2008 when this project first started, what are the milestones in your Murcian project over the last 4 or 5 years?
If I look back, I remember when I went to Murcia for the very first time in July 2007 alone with my briefcase to talk to you and to recruit professionals so that we could find the right kind of people for this project. I think about it now and realize that from that date until now we have developed a lot, because our Murcia Center now employs almost 300 people and works in different technologies and for all kinds of sectors. And our most recent milestone has been, without a doubt, the CMMI 5 certificate.
What is the CMMI 5? What did it mean for you, and what is the real value of this international certificate?
For us, it has been something very important. I mean, when they told us that we were certified, I felt proud, very proud. Receiving the CMMI 5 certificate is an acknowledgement to firms having the highest maturity and quality standards in software development. So, as you can imagine, for us that was exceptional. To give you an idea, because I guess that I may be talking about something that a lot of people cannot really relate to, for us receiving the CMMI 5 certificate is the equivalent of winning the World Cup for the Spanish national team. Just to give you an idea, only 5% of the companies that attempt to be certified in CMMI 5 that launched this project or this process reach the highest maturity quality levels, and we're among that selected 5%. Also, the process was peculiar. And I say peculiar because we managed to simultaneously certify all our high-performance centers, which employ currently 1,200 professionals in 6 different centers and in 4 different countries. So it was remarkable.
Well, now our last question. What 3 words would you use to summarize the region of Murcia?
It is hard to answer that because Murcia has many good things, but I would say that it is dynamic, talented, and welcoming.